Hey everyone, welcome to the second OGC video blog. This blog's focused on the sort of Cambodian history that we've been looking at while we've been over here, and what that entails is we've been learning all about the Khmer Rouge and how that impacts Cambodia's development. And so we've been off to the killing fields and S21 prison and off to the ECCC trial. So maybe Belle can fill us in a bit on what S21 and the killing fields are.
Yeah, so the S21 prison was originally a high school that the Khmer Rouge actually converted into a prison. It's very, very gruesome. They basically kept ordinary everyday people as well as educated people, so anyone with glasses or any sort of education. They basically kept them for torturing to get them to sign things that they'd never done, that they'd been in contact with CIA and that kind of thing. And essentially 20,000 people went in, 7 people only actually came out alive. And they didn't actually kill them at the S21 prison. It was mainly used as a place to torture people. So they did things like they would pull out the nails of people with pliers and then pour alcohol in them, use centipedes, scorpions, that kind of thing. It was really, really horrible. And then from there, people were actually put into a truck and taken to the various killing fields that are all over Cambodia. The one that we went to was horrible. Was actually really, really terrible. It was really quite moving. You got to see, the thing that stuck with me most was essentially that they didn't have bullets, so they would use any kind of blunt instrument such as a hoe, a metal pipe, a bamboo stick, basically to beat people to death and then throw them into a mass grave, or one of several mass graves. In particular, they had this one tree that they would use to kill babies. They basically throw it, lifting them up and kind of smashing their heads on the tree so then the mothers could see. And it was really, I think it was a really tough day for all of us. I don't know, I've never experienced anything even close to that, and I doubt that anyone else has. And you kind of hear about the Khmer Rouge, but seeing it up close and personal and seeing the stats of, 7 out of 20,000 people, a mass grave of 450 people in one grave, like it's really, really confronting. Yeah, but later we did get to go to the ECCC court, which Andy, as our local or resident, law student, will tell you a bit about.
Yeah, so as Bill said, we went to the ECCC, which is the extraordinary chambers in Cambodian courts. So that's the trial that's sort of judging whether the Khmer leadership, or what's left of it, are guilty of war crimes and crimes against humanity and genocide and so on. So that was really interesting because at least for me, I really struggled to understand how people could actually approve of what happened in the killing fields and even order that to happen. So being a law student and everything, I've got very big views on justice and so on. So it was great to visit the courts and actually see that there's been a real attempt being made to distribute some justice there and make sure that Cambodia can come to grips with its history. But yeah, there were some really, really interesting questions raised about the courts and who they're serving and whether it's beneficial for Cambodia in the long run. And a lot of that's in the written blog that we've got at the moment. So yeah, please check that out because there's a lot of really important questions we raised in debriefs and reflection and so on that I think you guys would find really interesting.
Yeah, well, we hope you guys enjoyed your boot camps. We've heard a few reports and they sound great. And yeah, we'll see you in the next blog, I suppose. So peace out.
Mad respect.
See you guys.